Alright, we're back with another episode of the Masochist. Credit to Cimo and Hossman for inventing this series. But first, would you like to make your Master Duel experience a whole lot better?
Are you ready to take your Yugioh Master Duel play experience to a new level? The Untapped GG Companion is here for you. Use the deck tracker to know exactly what cards you have in your deck, and to go over any cards you aren't familiar with yet by hovering over them. It instantly updates when you draw a card, and automatically hides if you check your extra deck or graveyard. This is the perfect tool to help you master a new deck. The Untapped GG Companion also lets you import decks directly into the game in seconds. Copy any YDK or YDKE deck string, create a new deck in game, click the Start Auto Import button, and let us take the wheel. Once the duel is over, check your win rate on your personal stats page. Brag among your friends and share your decks so they can import them into the game too. Start your path to master today by downloading the Untapped GG Companion at ygom.untapped.gg.
Alright guys, we are back with our old deck. Yes, turns out this was probably the best deck for us to play. We have pulled stuff to make it better. The truth is, we just have a lot of good spellcaster support. There's nothing I can really do about it. I've tried other decks, I've tried summoning the XYABs, but the problem is we just don't have enough stuff yet to consistently summon it, so I can't really build a deck around it. We're back to the old deck with the barrier statue, because barrier statue, there's been games lately that I've been losing, and if I'm being 100% honest with you, if I simply drew barrier statue, I would win some of these games. So this is the old deck. We're going to get rid of some things. This is floodgates with barrier statue with some of the attack / battle cards. We're getting rid of Ghost Bell. It's only ever come up one singular time that was like really relevant against Flunderees. Every other game, it's just like we're just dying. We're just dying to see an effect where it will work out for us. But most of the time, it's not super usable. We're also putting in another Time Thief Retrograde. This is another card I'm working into the deck, and I am going to be removing something here. I'm going to go ahead and remove one copy of Forbidden Chalice just because it's easy to remove it, because it's only one copy anyway. That way I still keep most of the stuff I need. I am keeping Back to the Front mostly because of Barrier Statue, and this version of the deck needs a lot more of the Barrier Statue affiliated cards. So yeah, let's try this. This is kind of like a reversion for us. Ash Blossom back. It's the old deck with Ash Blossom with Time Thief Retrograde, which is a new cool card. This deck used to consistently just end on like a Time Thief, so we'll see if we can continue to do that now. Alright, we just lost a coin flip. Our hand's looking kind of solid, much better for going first, obviously, but not like, this is extra good going first, because it's like I got Barrier Statue, but I've also got Shathana, and Shathana can bait out a Max C, which can then get to triple tactics, which is pretty cool. But I don't know how much this is going to work out. They're going to summon Fallen of Albaz from the deck. Okay, I don't see where this is going quite yet, being that I don't have a monster on board. And he could have summoned the girl. Actually, he's got her right there. He could have, yeah, that's the girl he could have summoned, the Cartesia. So I guess it wasn't that bad of a play. His hand had to be, never mind, I was going to say his hand's pretty shit, but he's not even playing Branded, he's playing Illusion anyway, so this is going to be rough, but the positive thing is that triple tactics talents is almost guaranteed to resolve against this deck. The negative thing is that there can only be one. It's going to be basically useless against this archetype. Yeah, it's going to be basically useless against this archetype because they just don't really make things that are, I mean, they've got a bunch of different types and stuff, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, they're going to go to end phase here. They put some stuff in graveyard, which is usually pretty good, but I don't think they can actually use it right now. So at least that's a good thing. We draw the goat here, so we're going to be able to do something. Actually, we're going to go into Time Thief plus Barrier Statue. Yeah, and then possibly trigger talents. So activating Shathana. Who do we want to pop? Probably this dude we want to pop, because he's annoying. Alright, never mind. This card's annoying. It has a quick effect. When a fusion, synchro, exceed monster effect is activated, negate that effect, return one monster from field to the hand. Yeah, I am going to pop this dude here, but in a moment. So we'll summon out. Alright, so we've got a little plan here. We're going to set the there can only be one. And we'll make something happen here. So we're going to activate the effect of Tiamaton. And we're going to pop this column here before we go into Time Thief. So we'll summon this right here. Activate, pop this column. If he triggers anything, it's good because we've got triple tactics, so it's fine if he triggers anything. He can do the quick effect, which is cool. So now we'll go into Time Thief Redoer. I think this would be the moment to do this because we still haven't normal summoned either. So we'll go Time Thief now, drop him right here. Time Thief is pretty damn good, Time Thief in combination. He can trigger to summon Fallen of Albaz, which actually, yeah, that would be good for us. Because I can get rid of Time Thief, and then he won't be able to make a Mirror Jade, so I'm actually perfectly cool with that. So we'll activate Time Thief Redoer now. So when with Fallen of Albaz hits the field, it just won't do anything anyway. Yep, there we go. So we'll detach. Doesn't matter who, but we'll detach. And Rimbrum will summon out the Fallen of Albaz, or itself, I guess. Oh yeah, banish. Okay, I mixed that up a little bit. Okay, I mixed that up, but it's fine. We can still get rid of this if we wanted to, but yeah, we can still get rid of this when a fusion. Alright, so here's what we'll do, because we need to activate triple tactics. I can draw 2 cards, or I can take this thing. Time Thief's not really doing anything, but Time Thief is definitely better off. So we can get rid of one of our barrier statues. We'll take control of one monster our opponent controls using the triple tactics. So we'll do that. We'll take the Rimbrum until the end phase, and then we'll normal summon up the barrier statue. Now we'll go to battle phase real quick. Do some damage. And do some more damage, and now main phase 2. We'll activate the effect, or we'll link these 2 away to summon Hida. So we out his monster, basically. And we'll do that. And then we have There Can Only Be One, which could come up later. And then we have Time Thief coming back, which will definitely come up. And then, unfortunately, I didn't get to do the full checkmate with the barrier statue. It's unfortunate, but it's whatever. Nothing I can really do about it. Obviously, I'll add that back, because I just sent his monster to the graveyard. I didn't really have much of a choice. So now at least he's got Rimbrum, but he banished the Fallen of Albaz. I got that effect mixed up a little bit there. We'll go ahead and activate Time Thief to summon off or to get a card off the top of his deck. We get an Ash Blossom, not really too usable, but you know, we've got a few good things going for us. I don't know how much There Can Only Be One, how useful it'll be. I mean, they do play illusion cards, but at the same time, the illusions are mixed with fiends and beast monsters. And wing beasts, and then also he's got Fallen of Albaz. Of course, this always happens. This is so annoying. Every single time with triple tactics talents, always against Time Thief, or triple tactics thrust. And there's gonna, yep, branded fusion. That's really annoying. That sucks. That's whack as hell. Alright, he's gonna go this Knight dude, Sword Knight, he's an illusion. He's gonna activate, sure. Not much I can do there. Yep, Fiend, cool, whatever. You know, it would suck a lot less if Time Thief grabbed the good card off the top of his deck, but he just grabbed a monster card. So the triple tactics thrust is literally just gonna hurt us for no reason. And he's gonna activate Chimera Fusion. I mean, I might as well activate this now on the off chance he summons a fiend, which he won't because he'll just summon it like a beast, or I guess wing beast. At least this way it prevents him from summoning a fiend monster, such as one of the various fiend monsters. So it slightly moves what he's able to do here. So he's gonna go 3 monsters, probably. Would he do 2 in hand, 1 on field, so probably Chimera. Oh no, it gets us 2, yeah, and he's going to summon a beast. So unfortunately for me, he's able to play around quite easily around the There Can Only Be One. He's going to activate another Chimera Fusion. This time he can only go into a... He's got a beast, he's got an illusion, he can go into a fiend. And that's about it. Well, I mean, technically he can use other things. He can summon other things. Fusion summon 1 fusion monster using a beast or a fiend. So he can go into, like, anything else. As long as he uses those 2. This card's really good. It's really really busted. Alright, he's gonna fuse these two to go into Dracostapelia. Alright. Dracostapelia is kind of rough to deal with for us. Especially since he has more attack than Time Thief, so you can just declare an attack at the gate. Alright, so we just lost a coin flip again. We've got a decent hand. We've got Nahata, Fire, Dimension Fissure. They're playing Kashtira, probably. Yeah, I mean, they're playing Kashtira. We've seen this a million times. This is the Japanese letters, the meta deck, perfect ratios. Actually, maybe not so perfect. They got a weird amount. Usually, when it's a Chinese player, it's a bot. When it's a Japanese player, it's absolute. It's either meta, waifu, or anime. Whenever it's a Japanese name. And then we've got, I mean, it's Kashtira. They're gonna on Rise Heart and stuff like that. Rise Heart's not the end of the world. He's actually like not really that great. This guy's kind of great. I wish we had more of him. Kashtira Ogre. And then this card we have, but I don't see a purpose to search. Some people have told me in the past to play it. They're like, oh, you should play that. I mean, it's like, this is a good card. Don't get me wrong. This is a good card, and we do have it. But like with one Ogre, it'd be kind of dumb for me to play it. If I had like 3 Ogres, I'd probably play. I'd play this card because it can special summon one of your Kashtira monsters that's banished or in your hand. It's pretty good, but like, bro, we have one. And then if they activate a trap, we can do some stuff too. And then they're going to summon a Rise Heart in the background here. I'm not too stressed about a Rise Heart because my deck's not really hurt by a Rise Heart. The banish hurts, but everything else doesn't really hurt. So back to the front. Okay, yeah, like back to the front is the worst card that we could possibly draw with a Rise Heart on field. But it's all right. I don't really need to summon Nahata right now because I can really only go into an Xseed anyway, so I'm not gonna summon Nahata. There's just no point right now, so might as well not, because I don't want him to like. I normal summon, he chains Max C, and then I let him draw a card. Or actually, you can't use Max C, right? Oh, it's any card sent to the graveyard is banished. Does that only apply to me? No, it's not one-sided. Yeah, so that's why I didn't do it. But see, now we go Time Thief. We'll go Time Thief in defense because we can't attack over this thing anyway. So we'll do Time Thief in defense and we'll just set 3 and pass. And honestly, like, this back row is pretty good against his deck. It just happens, we'll see what we get, but this back row is pretty good. They're going to activate preparations. Do they have any banished right now? Yeah, they have the Unicorn. And unfortunately, preparations is extra good against our deck. Yeah, they are, and then they have that. Okay, that's fine. So we'll just set 3 pass. 1, 2, 3. And since we do detach, actually they will still get banished because this banishes any card, not just monsters. So we're going to activate the Arise Heart, target 1 card, banish it. If they target Time Thief, I'm obviously going to use it. If they target one of these, that's the best one they could have targeted. Because that's the one I care about the least. And then they can attach it back to them. Funny enough, Arise Heart's actually pretty good with that Time Thief card that we pulled, the continuous spell, because it would allow the Arise Heart to attack directly, and since you would have a material from your opponent, yeah, he would attack directly and gain attack. He would actually be really good. Really random too. Like, what are the chances that this guy, yeah, Arise Heart would be really, really good with that Time Thief card. So we're going to grab a card. It's spell. Wonderful. Now this is a triple tactics, which kind of sucks for us. I can Phoenix Chain this, but I would rather save that for Fenrir or something. Because I'm saving this for Fenrir and this for Arise Heart. And that's probably pretty decent. They're going to banish from our extra deck the Crusadia Avermax. Arise Heart is going to attach another thing here. She's a little bit scary, but I do have Fiendish Chain for Ice Heart if I need to do it. Worst case scenario, I do have that. This is kind of annoying. Yep, he's going to activate. Special summon one of the banished. Alright, this guy continues to combo off. This guy does unfortunately know what he's doing. He's not like the usual morons on here at this time. So he's going to go probably into the Shangri-La. This thing's got no chance of attacking because obviously it's 3,000 defense but 0 attack. And then he's going to activate this effect. He kind of forces our hand here. Yeah, we have to activate the Fiendish Chain. Otherwise, we just lose the Fiendish Chain, so we might as well just activate it and target the Arise Heart. Yeah, literally, we have no choice. At least he's negated now, but it sucks because now, if he summons Fenrir, he can negate, and I mean, he can attack and stuff. Yeah, we can't save it for Fenrir. Yeah, he's going to be able to banish a card from our hand. Nothing I can do about that. We lose Nahata face down. Yeah, this card's really annoying, but yeah, what can I do? Is this like an endless loop or something? No, it's not. He's gonna take one of our zones. It's not the end of the world as long as he doesn't take like all of them. He's gonna summon Unicorn without tributing. And now he's gonna use Birth to do and special summon another one. This card is really good. Birth is like outrageously good. He summons so many monsters, it's kind of outrageous. It really is, like Birth is really, really good. You get the special summon one, plus you get the normal summon one. These monsters, level 7, with like 25, 27, 2400 attack. They have a lot of attack. You just get the normal summon, special summon them. It's kind of crazy. Not her. This is our first time seeing her on the big screen here. Last card you want to see is going to target that. What am I going to do? Ugh, disgusting SP Little Knight. So now I can't even do anything. I have to take direct attacks from these monsters. Fusion Destiny. I'm out of here. Yeah, that's insane. Okay, yeah. Fusion Destiny. This is a meta night today. We're not even in Platinum 3 yet, and this is what we're facing already. Alright, we just lost a coin flip. Our opponent made us go first. Of course, we draw Lightning Storm, and we're forced to go first. Yeah, that's just... This card we have not had the last few games. Of course we haven't had that the last few games. Honestly, it's either Barrier Statue or Endymion. We have no protection for the Barrier Statue, but on the off chance, I don't know what our opponent's playing, there's a good chance they just do not have anything to beat the normal summon. So I think we actually do that route. Level 4, Dark, Spellcaster, 8, 12, 19. So yeah, this should get me to Barrier Statue. I haven't used Small World in a while, so we'll go ahead and search out the barrier. And now we'll just normal summon that out. We'll just set 2 pass. They get rid of the Barrier Statue, at least we've got Lightning Storm as a follow-up because we won't have any face-up cards. Yeah, but that sucks. That actually really does suck. What are the chances? Like, we lose 2 coin flips. We lose 3 coin flips in a row, but we always draw the going second cards when we don't need them. Alright, he's going to start setting cards. That's positive to see. Harpy's Feather Duster, of course. You know, what can you do? Might as well activate it for the dailies. This has been an unlucky start. Like, really unlucky start. But, I mean, like, it happens. Like, that second duel wasn't really unlucky. We're just playing against Kashtira, and obviously, pure Kashtira is going to beat our deck. No doubt about it. But this has been, like, Raigeki. Raigeki, Harpy's Feather Duster. Okay. Raigeki, Harpy's Feather Duster. Our board is white. We have nothing. Kashtira. Raigeki, Harpy's Feather Duster, Kashtira. Yeah, I'm out of here. Yep, I'm out of here. What am I gonna do there? That's just like, okay. What are you gonna do? All right, so we just had another. Oh man. All right, so I guess we just set and pass. We just set and pass. We have literally no plays. We have Dragooties and they scoop. I mean, we've had some of the shittiest hands we've ever had, and it's not like we changed anything. We're playing the same deck, but we replaced Ghost Bell with Ash Blossom, and we have hands as if we just like did the most. We created the most bricky deck on earth. Like I don't know what's going on. All right, we've got 3 legacy tickets here. All right, let's open a master pack up. We'll see what we get. Hopefully it's something usable. Hopefully it's something usable. We obviously need it. I mean, that was just terrible. We got a possible super random. The Marin says card, can't use that. Aether, the Empowered Dragon. Pendulum summon, you can target one card on the field, return it. It's not bad. It's definitely not a bad card for a Pendulum deck. Harpy Lady 2, can't really use that. Burning Abyss is generic. Yep, it's generic. It's a level 6 generic. This card's actually really kind of good. I've never seen anyone actually use this in Burning Abyss, but honestly, it's like not that bad of a card. You get discard and shuffle a card back. Graveyard Aura Field. Any card. When it's destroyed, you draw a card. Like, this card, honestly, is really not even that bad. I've never seen anybody actually use that. Another copy of that. Cerberus, cool. And let's see what the super rare is. It is a Rune Eyes Pendulum. It's a beast, I believe. Or Spellcaster plus an Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. We don't have Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon, so I can't make this. I do have the Mud Dragon. So perhaps if I use Mud Dragon, I actually can summon this if I make Mud Dragon. And this card is actually decent. But yeah, this card is actually decent, but I mean, again, I would have to make the Mud Dragon dude from the extra deck, the Synchro. He's a level 6, so I have to make him. And then after I make him, then I have to have a Spellcaster. Then I fuse, and then I make this. And this basically is using a Pendulum monster as materials unaffected by your opponent's card effects this turn. Okay, it's cool. And then depending on the fusion material, it's depending on if it's level 5 or level 4, it can make different attacks on monsters during the battle phase. So it's not like terrible. It can be a game ender, but I think it just requires a bit too much setup to be really, really good. But it's not like the worst card ever, so I can't really complain. Alright, hopefully there's something in here that's worth looking at. Let's see, we're going to skip and we're going to look at this. Literally the worst Yu-Gi-Oh card of all time, unplayable. Disciple of the Forbidden Spell, I don't have anything that I can really use this with. Lady of Faith is okay. Unicycle, okay. World Legacy Discovery, don't have enough World Chalice monsters. And Anti-Spell, not Anti-Spell Fragrance, Anti-Spell. But we do actually have Anti-Spell Fragrance, we just don't use it. Remove 2 spell counters, negate the activation of spell, destroy. This is actually not bad. Yeah, this isn't bad. Like, this isn't a bad card, we just don't use spell counters. But that's actually not a terrible card. Alright, we just won the coin flip. Our hand is, okay. I'm probably going to save the Shathana for later. But I'm probably just going to go into a Time Thief plus Dimension Fissure. I think I'll do that. Can I go into anything else? I can go Time Thief, Dimension Fissure. Honestly, I actually can go turn 1 Avermax, but the question is, should I? Yeah, I just realized I actually can go turn 1 Avermax. Because... is it time? Should we go turn 1 Avermax or... turn 1 Avermax or... Time Thief and then save some resources? I think I'm going to go all out. I'm going to do it. So I'm going to go turn 1 Avermax. We're going to activate Shathana. And nope, our opponent's not responding, so that's good. So we can go turn 1 Avermax then. We'll summon Shaosai. We'll special summon out Round Ryu. Our opponent's not responding, and I will take that. We could get Nibiru, but you know what? I'm gonna make the play because I don't summon Avermax as often as I would like to summon him. So I'm gonna go ahead and summon him. So we're gonna go Shaosai, run Ryu, summon them here. Again, the opposite argument is that I should have not done this, but we'll go right there. Special summon out Tiamatron. If they have Nibiru, we're kind of fucked, but yeah, what can you do? You know, sometimes having fun is a little better than anything else. We'll go. Should we go Transverser? I mean, it literally doesn't matter who we go, right? So we'll just go Reproducus, because Reproducus is. I feel less bad getting rid of Reproducus. I might actually use the Geonator Transverser. So now we special summon out the Crusadia Avermax. So we'll go Crusadia Avermax plus a Floodgate. It's really not terrible. He's hard to out on his own, but on top of that, to have a Dimension Fissure, depending on what deck we're playing against, this could really be significant. Again, the other board would have been Time Thief plus Dimension Fissure, and then we save the Tenyi in hand and Iron Dragon. So we basically, if they summon in the middle column, we could just pop this or this column. But obviously Time Thief, we just get a monster off the top of their deck, does pretty much nothing. So we'll see how we do. Our opponent's got a 13 card extra deck. Might be an anime player. I don't know. It's definitely not. He doesn't have a Japanese name, so that's already bonus bucks. We're off to the. We're already happier than we should be. I mean, as long as they don't have a Japanese name, we're usually good. Chinese name, it's auto win. Japanese name, it's auto loss. And I don't know what this guy is. This guy's got like a gamer tag from like the Xbox Live Halo era. Let's see. Furt Flames, that's not doing nothing for us right now. Yeah, what we needed was some. If we drew Barrier Statue, that's literally checkmate. If we would have drawn Barrier Statue, this game would have been over, because Barrier Statue plus Avermax is that's it. It's like nothing else can happen. Forbidden Droplets, I'm actually completely content with him using that now. I hope this isn't that one time that guy used Maneater Bug against us. I hope it's not that. I hope this guy is just discarding. I don't know why he did this now. I have no idea why he did this now. He could have done it any other time. 15/15 doesn't crash. Once per turn cannot be destroyed. This would not have been destroyed by battle anyway. So I don't know why that Forbidden Droplets was used at that time. I could not have destroyed this by battle, even if I wanted to. So that was dumb. And then that was the world's worst Forbidden Droplets. Not only did I not do damage to myself, but also I couldn't have destroyed this regardless. Yeah, that's quite something. He's gonna set another monster. We need to draw a monster ASAP. I actually don't mind that we're playing against. See, we're playing against a dumb. Damn it, that is not the monster we want to draw. I don't mind that we're playing. We're playing against kind of a dumb Blackwing player. If this was a smart Blackwing player, they would be burning us right now. And if we were getting burned, we could use Ferret Flames. But we got a little unlucky with a Kashtira Ogre draw there. Our Mekk-Knight Crusader Avermax is actually preventing us from doing anything right now. Dimension Fissure is good against, really good against Blackwings, because they have a lot of graveyard effects. Like that one that, like, when you have a Synchro Monster, you can pop, like stuff like that. Those are really good. If you control a Blackwing Synchro Monster, you can pop, like various things like that. They're actually good. The recursion of the deck. So Dimension Fissure is definitely quite good against them. Crusader Avermax is, I would say, fairly tough to out for them, especially once our board is established. Once we're sitting on a floodgate, it's kind of tough to out. Like, generally, it won't be that hard to out for Blackwings. But their best monster is unaffected by everything, and it's 3,000 attack, so we can definitely just attack over that. That's perfect. And then they've got the one that burns every single turn, which is actually better for us because we have Furt Flames. So I hope they do burn us, because the more they burn us, the more they lose. And this card can actually out even the unaffected monster, because it makes them do it, not me do it. So that's pretty cool. They're going to activate. They're going to tribute summon. I've never seen this dude. I'm kidding, I've seen him, but I haven't seen him in a while. So he's going to Synchro Summon. Let's see what he's going to go into. Blackwing Full Armor Master, that's cool. I hope he attacks me, because, again, hope he attacks me. I really hope he attacks me, and not knowing what's about to happen. End phase, he's not going to attack me. I'm perfectly fine with him not attacking me, because I could just attack him. Yep. Zorora can get us into a Time Thief. That's awesome. Are my monsters banished? Do I have any spellcasters? Chow Sai. There it is. Alright, beautiful. So we'll go summon, activate, and equip to itself. We'll equip Artemis or Iowas. I mean, I guess we do more damage if I do Iowas, but I'd rather, I'd rather search. He's going to activate to put it. This won't remain on board anyway. So yeah, now we'll activate Zorora. Special summon Chow Sai back out. And before we do that, let's activate Artemis. Search the Endymion. Now we have a nice follow-up for next turn. And now we'll go Time Thief. We can go Time Thief or some of this other stuff. But honestly, Time Thief is about as good as it's going to get. I mean, I guess technically we can go into the Sue ship and then we can pop this. But I don't think that's too important. So we'll summon right here. And this monster is unaffected, but it can be attacked over. It's only 3,000 attacks. And now we go to battle phase. And we attack over this. Obviously, we're going to activate the effect in damage step. Or damage calculation. And he's going to place a bird counter on us, but it's whatever because his monster's already dead anyway. And then we'll attack again. I guess if he makes another one, then he can do something about our monster. But because I believe that counters on it for permanently. It's like for the rest of the duel as long as he's face up on the field. So if he can summon another one here, which is possible because it comes free with the structure deck, he actually probably can get rid of our Crusade Avermax. This is, it's a slow down thing, but he might be able to do it. I mean, it's not. This deck has a pretty easy time making Blackwing full armor master. So we get a Harmatan, the Dust, which is this card's decent. Any one of the ones that special summons if you control a Blackwing are usually pretty decent. Alright, he's gonna go end phase. Obviously, Time Thief right now, purposeless to activate. Inari Fire is pretty cool. Alright, I think that should be game. So we'll go Time Thief Redoer. This should be game, yeah. Time Thief Redoer. Grab a trap. Black Sonic. Yep, we don't have anything we can use that on right now. So we'll summon Endymion. Special out Inari Fire. Activate. It is cool that we are beating like decks that are maybe not that great. Like we're beating tier like bad pilots of decent decks. Like this is a decent deck. Blackwing is a solid deck. In theory, he should be beating us, but sometimes it happens where it's just just attack with a big monster first. Kalut, rip Kalut, and then we'll just attack for game with these two. Like in theory, we should be losing to this guy, but it's not even that this guy played. He did play things wrong. That Forbidden Droplets was probably the worst thing I've ever seen. He actually could have outed my monster. I have no idea. That was the most worthless, pointless Forbidden Droplets of all time. All right, so we've got 2 legacy tickets out of that one. All right, let's get a little visit in the shop. This win is a lot more deserved than the other one. The other one was pretty undeserved. It was just, I didn't even know what he was playing. He just kind of left when I passed my subpar board. We do have a shiny here. Heavy Forward's a good card for Machine Dex Infinitrack. It's pretty good. This is one of the best Infinitrack cards. Second, actually, it searches as soon as you activate. The second effects here are just kind of like okay, they do come up, but the first effect's really good. And then Crystal Beast, Amethyst Cat. This is a good card, but obviously we don't have enough of them. Trident Drag. It's like $100. That's a crazy pull. Yeah, I can't do anything with this. You need a Dragon Tuner and I didn't even know this was like it's such a great weird card to pull in the game. Yeah, this is a good card in Edison. It's a good card in the modern format, but in the TCG/OCG. But obviously, I have no use for this whatsoever. Cool card, but that's crazy. I wish I could sell it. Paladin of the Storm, can't really do anything with that. Dragon Maid Send-Off. We have a few Dragon Maids, but we don't have enough of the monsters. Armed Dragon Flash, I guess that's our second, maybe third copy. I don't think we have any of the little armed dragons, so can't really do anything. We do have the big armed dragons, like the level 5, but if we don't have the little ones, this can't really do anything. And then let's see what this is. Vermilion Dragon Mech, which actually is a good, generic, level 9 Synchro monster. Once per turn, you can banish 1 tuner from your hand, graveyard, or face up on the field target. Yeah, it actually is good if I remember. I used to use this in... What deck did I used to use this in? I believe Blue Eyes. When Blue Eyes didn't have quite as many good rank 9s, I used this. Obviously pre-Link, pre-everything. It was like 2017, 2016. So that's when I used it. If the Synchro Summon card is destroyed, you can target one of your banished tuners, add it to your hand. Yeah, this card overall is like really, really good. I don't think it's good enough to like build a deck around, but this is definitely a very solid card. As far as level 9 synchros, there's like not a lot of good generic level 9 synchros. It's like that Shen, this guy, and then maybe the that other dude, the Crocosaurus. Like there's like 3, like there's a few. Of course, so you've got Trishula, but Trishula is not truly generic because it requires 3 monsters. This is like actually generic. I'm trying to think, can we summon this? Like, do we have ways to summon this? I mean, I'm sure we do. We have Ash Blossom, but Ash Blossom is level 3, so we'd need, yeah, we have a level 4, and a level 3. We'd need like a level 11 synchro monster to actually make it usable. Like, it's not a bad card. It's not something I can really complain about. It's a decent card, but I can't really use it. So we have 2 decent synchros that are both fire. Yeah, pretty decent. All right, let's open up some legacy tickets. We've got, yeah, whatever. Let's skip those. And then Mind Wipe, can't really use that card. Domino Effect, can't really use that card. Luminous Dragon Ritual, is that the ritual for the dragon I just pulled? The Paladin and a Photon? No, that can't be. And then we've got Forced Back, negate the normal summon or flip summon of a monster, return it to the owner's hand. This is actually not a bad card. I might actually use this card. This is something that's really good against the barrier stat, like good with the barrier stat, because our opponent normal summons, we force it back to their hand, and then we get another turn essentially. Technically speaking, it's more versatile than some of the other cards that we've got. Like, this stops a lot of starters. Like, if they summon a Luber, it stops it. If they summon any normal summon, it kind of, like, this card is actually kind of decent. The problem with this card is going second, it does virtually nothing because they have an established board and they're probably not going to do much with it. But this card is actually something to keep in mind. So it's definitely not a bad card. It's better than a lot of the cards that we have in our collection. All right, we just won the coin. No, we lost the coin flip. Our opponent chose to go first. Our only true interruption here is the Bestial Magnemite. They have a Chinese name, but sometimes, since we're in Platinum 4, a Chinese name could be an FTK. We'll just have to see. Or a Chinese name could just be a dude in China. Like, that's the complication here. I see. It seems that he's going into Black Wings, which is cool because we have Bestial Magnemite, and we'll see if it actually comes up. I mean, technically speaking, we do have the black. We can banish this, return one face-up card to the hand, special summon this card. That is in effect. It's not a summoning condition, so that at least is good. So we can bounce that if they've got something. We'll have to see. If they activate that, we can bounce it back. This guy's playing Edison essentially. Yeah, he's going to summon the Blackwing Armor Master. Not full Armor Master, just regular Armor Master. Can't be destroyed by battle. You take no damage involving this card. At the end of the damage step, if this card attacks, it's probably, I'm reading it for no reason. It's probably not even going to stay on the field. Or he's going to set a card back here. There's a lot going on. He's going to go to end phase. Alright, so we're going to activate Bestial Magnemite. We will banish the Zephyros, the Elite. And who do I want to destroy? Back row, Armor Master. Can it be destroyed by battle? You take no battle damage. The end of the damage step, Maxi. Okay, whatever. Alright, at the end of the damage step, if this card attacked the monster, place one wedge counter. You can remove all wedge counters. And he makes our attack 0. Okay, so I think I'm just going to pop this dude here. Think we will go right here. We will most definitely search out a card. He scrambled these zones a little bit, so we won't be able to use the effect of Iron Dragon right now. But that's actually probably better for us because we're under max C anyway, so it's fine. He like I said, he weirdly scrambled these. But it's cool. Alright, Endymion's pretty nice. I can't use Nahata because I have a monster on board, but I mean, look, come on, it doesn't matter. I think we'll set... Actually, I was going to set Retrograde, but I don't need to. I think I'll just normal summon Endymion, and then we'll just place a Spore Trap card right here. Or place the continuous spell Maxi again. This guy's annoying. Yeah, this guy's annoying. I wouldn't have taken that play, obviously, if I knew he was going to Maxi again. So we'll activate this. I don't even know what he's got back here. Probably Imperm, or... When a monster you control activates, send one face-up Blackwing monster you control to the grave and negate the activation. Special summon one Blackwing. That is crazy. Alright. This guy's, like, really destroying us right now. I didn't see any of this coming. He's going to summon the Blackwing. This just went in a direction I didn't expect, I'll be honest with you. So we'll just set 2 and pass. Yeah, I mean, he got me, like, bro, he got me. I did not expect for that to happen at all. I did not expect that. Yeah, I mean, he kind of outed everything. He maxed us, Blackwing, whatever it's called, the Blackwing close. They don't even play this. He's going to enter battle phase. Wow, it's the battle phase. They actually gave me an opportunity to respond. Usually they're just like, it's like battle phase attack and they're already in damage step. That's like shocking to me. I can't, they actually gave me the ability to respond at the beginning of the battle phase. That's the first time that's ever happened when I've had it on auto. Usually I have to put it on and I have to keep clicking X like cancel, 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 cancel. But this is the first time they've actually given me that. All right, main phase. All right, end phase. All right, beautiful. Beautiful. Kashtira Ogre isn't really doing much. He's good when we first draw him, but sometimes we draw him a little too late, and then he's kind of useless. We'll summon the Hata. Hopefully this time they don't have. Alright, so now we can activate Iron Dragon. Summon the Iron Dragon right here. So we'll destroy this, because it can't be destroyed by battle anyway. Now we can go... Unfortunately, we can't go into a Crusader Avermax. Crusader Avermax essentially like closes out games, which I like against this deck, but I think we just go into Time Thief, and Time Thief can't attack over this dude, but at least with Time Thief itself can attack. And on top of Time Thief being able to attack, we can still do stuff. Yeah, Time Thief can attack, plus we have the retrograde. So I think we just pass here, go to end phase, and then we'll figure out a way to deal with this. We have spot removal, and like we'll figure out a way to deal with this. It's only a 2800 attack monster. It's not the end of the world. This card was always like goofy to me. Like all of the other Signer Dragons are like so good. They all have so like Ancient Fairy Dragon and Ancient Fairy Dragon and obviously Stardust and Red Dragon Archfiend. Like they all had Black Rose. Like these cards, a lot of these cards have been very, very good for a long time. Like they're still good to this day. Like Black Rose is still in most synchro decks. If you can make level 7s, you use it. Okay, that's perfect. That outs the Blackwing Dragon. Like this is the only card that really was never that useful, and if anything, it kind of hurts itself, which is kind of dumb. Yeah, like this card would have been better if it was just a vanilla. He's gonna go to battle phase for no reason. Yeah, just really lackluster card, and now the entire deck is kind of built to use all of this support based around it. So we'll detach and nothing else, and we'll put this on the top of his extra deck. And we don't win this turn because obviously we've got a lot. Where was this before? Yeah, we'll go Time Thief. That's the only Signer Dragon, like I said, that's like so bad that they have to go out of their way to build support around it. We'll go Nefariousness. Why not? And technically I can go into a Link 2 and do a little more damage if I go into this dude. The Code Virus Dragon. Yeah, I can do, because Blue-Steel Magnemust's not doing anything right now on board anyway. Might as well try to get as much damage on board as possible before something bad happens. So we'll go with this thing, and we'll just go straight to battle phase. And this guy is actually better, because then we get to sort of consolidate our resources. So if we draw next turn, for example, if we draw another monster, we can go into Crusader Avermax. Like I said before, Crusader Avermax against Blackwings is essentially it's pretty much over. It's not happening. So let's pass right here, and we're in a really great state. We have a negate, we have a Time Thief, we have Time Thief retrograde, and this guy's just kind of looking cool with his little head, and he's cool. And then we've got a Floodgate, which is really good against this entire archetype. So we'll get a monster. It's Simoon, which Simoon is level 6. Yeah, and it's over anyway. Like I said, we actually drew really well. He did almost, he got us a little bit on our feet back there. Like he got us a little scared for a little while there, but ultimately we delivered. All right, so we've got 2 legacy tickets and Pixie Night, I think this is called. I remember watching a video about somebody made a goat deck based around this card, and this card is a little too underwhelming to have a deck built around it. But it's decent. It has decent stats. It's level 2. It's 1300 attack. When this card's sent to the graveyard, resolve battle, your opponent selects one spawn in your graveyard, places it on top of your deck. Decent stats, honestly, decent stats for a level 2. Probably, as far as level 2 goes, pretty high. All right, let's open up this master pack. We've got no glow, but it's whatever, because sometimes, honestly, whether they're glows or not is kind of irrelevant, because sometimes they's Garbage Lord. What are we hoping for? Well, we're going to get Bujin support no matter what. Spiral Tuf's pretty cool. Evolite, yep, I was going to say, we got to get the Legacy Bulk. Arm Dragon level 7, Horse, okay, not the horse we want, and Altergeist Maul Whip, which I don't think they actually use as far as I remember. Actually, this card, as far I'm reading it, doesn't seem that bad. It actually does not seem like that bad of a card, and it's a tuner. Altergeist does actually have a synchro card. This card's added to your hand except by drawing it. You can special summon it. If this was level 4, I'd probably actually use this card. because I can search it and then special. So it's got like one of the many effects of Poplar. It's like Poplar. It's like Poplar for Altergeist. This is not a terrible card. I wonder if modern Altergeist decks actually use that card, because I haven't seen anyone really sit down and play Altergeist in such a long time. And when I do see Altergeist decks, they're not even for the most part running this. But yeah, this pack was a dud. Garbage Lord's okay though. It's a free summon. I guess yeah, you burn yourself, but it's actually not bad, because if we have a level 4 tuner plus Garbage Lord, we can go to the Vermilion Tech Dragon dude. All right, better get something good out. We have not pulled anything good out of the Legacy pack in like a million years. Yeah, this is 3 insects in your graveyard. Special summon. This is pretty good if you had an insect deck, which we don't. Ignite Veteran. That's a cool name. I can't really use that. Arcana Barrier. You can send this card in one face of spellcaster to control draw for every spell counter on this card. This is like technically you can use this for a deck, but it's mad slow. And then Bug Emergency, more insect support that we can't use. Alright, so this is our opening hand. It is very barrier statue heavy because we have dimensional, and our opponent scoops anyway. It's going to give a whole speech, but there's no matter. This was actually the game we needed to get into Platinum 3, which is the highest rank we've ever achieved. We haven't gotten above this. There we go. I don't even know what our opponent was playing, but we won anyway, so it doesn't matter. Get some free gems. We've got 3 legacy tickets. Electric Lizard. I used to think this was like the greatest card in the world. But obviously I was wrong. Alright, so we are on a 4-game winning streak right now. Pretty cool in Platinum 3, 4-game winning streak. We've got, they were playing the FTK. So obviously, I think we have, we have a strong. I was just going to say, I think we have, no we do. I think we have this card too, the ZS Ascended Sage. If this card is XC summon, you can add 1 rank up magic spell. I think we actually have this card, right? Do we? How do we tell? Yeah, actually, yeah, this little symbol right here. I think this means we have 2 of it, right? Yes. So we have 2 of this card. If this card is XC summon, you can... oh, but we don't have a Utopia. That's why I don't play. I was like, why don't I play this? Yeah, that's why. I don't have a Utopia monster to go into anyway. So it's kind of pointless whether I have it or not. All right, let's open up this master pack, which is glowing, but who knows? Let's see. We've got Appliancer card. Can't really do anything. Bonding, H2O, can't do anything. Spiritual Forces, Insect. No, Beast. Beast Warrior, Plant. Would be destroyed by battle. It is not destroyed. This is like the field spell for Trap Trick. It's kind of decent, but not really that great. S-Force card, can't really. Pearly, can't do that. Galaxy Mirror Sage is, as a one-up, not really that great. And then Soul Ogre, I can't really do anything with this either. Hopefully the super rare is good. This is all archetypal bulk. Let's see. We've got the Horse of Floral Knights. This card's not bad at all, but we just don't really have... I think you need that card, the Minotaur Mina. I think it's the card. Minotaur Mina is a... it's basically a support card for the Baron de Fleur archetype. This card is a part of the Baron de Fleur archetype. I forget the exact name, but basically Baron de Fleur, it's just a bunch of like girls, and then it's like a bunch of girls that are knights, and then horses, and then the girls are on the horses, and then they become Baron de Fleur. But that's like the entire archetype. And then there's the Minotaur Mina, which this card actually lets you fusion summon, or it lets you add a light Noble Knight monster from your deck to your hand. We actually do have the monster that theoretically we would want to add, which is the Noble Knight monster that we used to use way back. It lets you activate in graveyard, discard a card, and then add it back to hand. I forget what it's called, but we used to have that. We used to use that Noble Knight monster in our deck. Yeah, this card's not bad. Like, it's not bad. It's just, for us, it just doesn't really do anything. We can click on related cards. Actually, I could have just done this. Noble Knights. Actually, it doesn't even show the stuff it's supposed to. So it technically searches any light Noble Knight monster. But actually, it's not really a Noble Knight card. It's really a Baron de Fleur, or whatever the Baron de Fleur archetype card is. Like, not terrible, but extremely specific. And then it lets you fusion someone, like I said, but I can't really do anything with that. Unfortunately, like I said, these cards are way too specific to their own archetypes to be usable. There it is. This is a pack. See, it unlocks the Noble... yes. This is why it unlocked this pack right here. And if you go to featured cards, the Noble Knights actually... I mean, not the Baron de Fleur. Yeah, the Baron de Fleur actually does have its own archetype. And it's stuff like this Fleur, and the this Fleur thing, and I guess technically this right here too. And then it has the where's the fusion monster? Did I skip it right here? Yeah, Centaur Mina. This is the card that you're supposed to actually fusion summon into. It's a light warrior plus a beast, so that horse technically fulfills the requirements to summon this card. It's like a 1 card. That horse by itself would be a 1 card way to summon this thing. But unfortunately, I don't think we have this. During once per turn, during your turn, when your opponent activates a trap, you can negate the activation, then set that card. That's cool. That's like a totally awesome for traps. And then, but a little slow. I mean, again, if it's like a 1 card to get into this, I would be willing to do it. During your main phase, you can special summon a level 2 or lower monster from your hand or graveyard. This is a level 6, so it'll let you get to a level 8. Again, the monster, that's pretty good. And if this card's sent to the grave as material for a Wind Warrior monster, you can destroy one face-up card on the field. And ideally, you would summon probably this because it's a level 8. And then this will let you get into Baron de Fleur. So again, it's kind of crazy. This is also a part of that archetype. This is a part of that archetype. It's a lot. This is one of those archetypes that a lot of people don't even know is really an archetype. It's so under-supported and such a small, like 7-card archetype that most people don't even know. This is the card that Noble Knight Joan. This is the card that we have. Yeah, this is the card that we have. It's pretty decent. So the whole thing is you just kind of evolve into Baron de Fleur, and it's like this girl fusing with her horses, and then eventually you get something out of it. There's another horse. There it is. This level 6. We also have this card. If you control level 2, you can special summon this card from your hand. They're both again, they're both decent cards, but it's just such a small archetype. You can't really do anything with it. Okay, surely this time the legacy tickets will be good, right? We've had bad legacy tickets for a minute. Can't use that. Already have that and don't use it. We actually have both of these. We have both of these. Don't use them. This card looks crazy. I love the way this is literally when Vegeta blew up that planet full of aliens. I like it. This card's cool, but not good enough. This is not really normal. Monsters are unaffected by opponent's spell cards. Then it outs itself. That sucks. And then a Trickstar card. We have a decent amount. If this card's sent to the graveyard by a Trickstar, if this card's sent as link material for a Trickstar monster, you can special summon this card, banish it. That's actually not even that bad. We do have Trickstar cards. We have Corobane. We have the Trickstar token generating card, Corobane. We have Candina. Like, we have some decent Trickstar stuff. We have not Light Stage, the other stage. I forget which live stage. That's what we have. So we have this. We have a few other cards. I think we might have Lily or something. Corobane we have. We might have the Fusion. We have the Crimson Heart. Like, we have a decent amount of these cards, but not enough to actually play a deck. We have live stage. Like, we have decent cards, but not enough to build an entire art. Like, we'd be building an underwhelming Trickstar deck if we try to go in that route. Yeah, this is a hand. This is a hand. Unfortunately, this hand does have some key issues, which is that Shathana and Kashtira Ogre are conflicting, but I think that... Oh, actually, they're not conflicting. I think we activate Shathana, and then we'll just... Well, I know what to do. I know what to do. So we'll summon out Shathana, and we'll summon out Mr. Endymion, and we'll activate Endymion. Yeah, I think we're fine. We're good. Because I could just get rid of Time Thief anyway. So then we'll go Artemis, activate that. If our opponent... I want them to Ashes. I want them to Ashes. Add Zora as a follow-up. And then we'll pop this thing right here, obviously. It sucks that I don't get to use the full effects of everything. I think... Man, this is kind of tough. I guess we put back Witch of the Black Forest. I mean, technically, Triple Tactics Talents is the card we should be putting back, but they will eventually be able to play, and they will eventually be able to do something, and Triple Tactics will eventually come up. So we'll put back Witch of the Black Forest, and we'll go into Time Thief, Redoer, right here. Yeah, we'll go into Time Thief, and then we'll activate Time Thief. That will allow us to summon out Kashtira Ogre. Kashtira Ogre plus Time Thief is like one of our classic combos. So we'll go that, and we'll set. We have a Monster Negate and a Time Thief Redoer that is backed up by a Kashtira Ogre, so pretty decent. Alright, standby phase. Let's find out what our opponent's playing, and we'll see if we win or lose. We've got a monster, we've got a Rhino Heart, If this card's sent to the graveyard by a card effect, special summon it. So if we detach this, we actually hurt ourselves. They're going to summon out a Fenrir. That sucks for us, because Fenrir... Oh, boy. Oh, yeah, this is not going to end well. This is definitely not going to end well. I can't even use Time Thief. If I use Time Thief, I actually hurt myself. Because then he gets to use Reinhardt, and then he gets the full combo. And, of course, we already know we're playing against a... he's going to use that. I might as well Ogre. He's playing Tearlaments, and you know they never brick. Not against us. They never whiff. Let's see. Grief, Reinhardt, Perlino. Perlino's at 1, so I think I'll just banish that so he doesn't have access to it. Perlino, and then he's going to activate this to target a card to banish it face down. Obviously, if he does Time Thief, we have a response if he does. I mean, we could Forbidden Chalice and save. I think we do Forbidden Chalice this. We're going to go ahead and Forbidden Chalice this to save our Kashtira Ogre. I think it's just helping us too much right now not to do it. And I don't know what else he's got. And obviously, if we've got one of the Rhino Hearts and he's got one right there, I don't know what the chances of him having another Rhino Heart right there. Now, we can just crash, but I'll take the crash. And another Tearlament. Scream is annoying. Or Shiren is annoying. Obviously, now, if a monster's normal summoned, he's going to mill 3. I already knew the mills, but what can I do? And then, obviously, he's going to mill some more. He's going to draw, and then this is pretty much we're toast here. He's going to mill, draw. Those are decent mills for us, and then he's going to mill the Rhino Heart. Yep. So now if I detach Rhino Heart, I don't have to worry too much because Rhino Heart is a hard once per turn to special summon itself back. So since he used it, I can detach and not have to worry too much. Alright, he's going to use the graveyard effect of Shiren. I'm not going to lie to you, this one's looking kind of bleak. This guy did the opposite of get unlucky. This guy did the opposite of whiff. He just only milled like Tearlament stuff, basically. So, yeah, Rukalos. Yeah, this duel's over. I don't think we're even living to our turn. If he's smart, we're not living to our turn. He's still got 4 cards in hand that are pretty much all unknown. So I think this is... Realistically, I think this one's over. Yeah, now he's going to use this. Special summon. Special summon this dude out. And he's got... How much is he? 11,000 on board. We have 42. He's almost at... It's almost at game here. He's going to mill 3. Another Shaddoll Beast, but obviously he's already used that. It is a hard once per turn. He's going to summon that out. And that should... Yep, 12. Yep, that's game. Yep, that's game. There's nothing we can do about that. He's got us beat. Mathematically, he's got us beat. Alright, we just won the coin flip, but our hand is like so garbage. It's like we have this, and that's about it. We have this, and then everything else is like we don't have a lot of going second cards, but it's like as soon as we win that coin flip, you can bet we're gonna draw them. How many going second cards do we have left? We have 2. We have 2 going second cards, but you already know. And one of them technically is a versatile card in theory. Remember all those times where we would like normal summon a barrier statue, our opponent would like shotgun max C? Where are those people now? He's going to activate Pot of Extravagance. We'll see where this goes. Depending on what he's playing, this could be like if he's playing Flunderies, we're just done here. We'll just go to the next game because there's no way I'm sitting through that. He's going to set a card. Set another card, okay. I like what I'm seeing so far. He's going to set another card. Now, it sucks that I have this barrier statue because Lightning Storm would have been killer right now. Alright, so I don't know what he's playing. I don't know what he's playing, but I would love to resolve this Lightning Storm somehow. I don't know. The problem is I don't know if my barrier statue is actually stopping him. If I knew it, then I would use Bestial Magnuma to tribute set, and then I would activate Lightning Storm. So I don't know if the barrier statue is actually stopping him. If he's playing Burn, then I'm kind of... Then it sucks. Alright, we're going to go Chow Sai. Like I said, if he's playing Burn, then it would have been better to do what I said, but I guess we'll see. Alright, now we go to battle phase. I'm not going to do much else. We'll just attack with what we've got on board. 19 and 1000. We do have an interruption with the Forbidden Chalice on the follow-up, but that's about it. Magic Cylinder. He is playing burn. I knew it. Oh, I kind of knew it, but... yeah, I should have just Tribute set Bestial Magnemite, and then... yeah, I should have done that. I mean, who would have known? It could have been Labyrinth, and then if it would have been Labyrinth, I would have been punished. And then another Magic Cylinder. Okay. Literally, Tribute set Bestial Magnemite Lightning Storm would have won us this game. And then Ceasefire is another 1000. So what is that? 19, 19 is 38. Secret Barrel is 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. That'll do the math for me. Why am I even counting it? We're low on life points. We'll say that. We're low on life points. We're like one card away. We're like one good burn card away from losing. So we'll attack. Main phase 2 will actually go into... I mean, nothing. I won't go into anything. Actually, he can Lava Golem us, so let's not lose to Lava Golem. We'll go into this right here. This Sioux ship, because he's kind of good against... he's kind of good against Chain Burn, so we'll go into that, and then we'll just end phase, because I don't want to put any more onto the field, because he can do more damage based on how many cards I have on the field anyway, but... now that we know he's playing Chain Burn, obviously we have a different line of plays that we can do. Alright, he's going to set and pass. There's only 2 cards, so there's no point to like do the tribute set thing that I was talking about. We do have Judgment. Judgment is only okay against Burn. Alright, so we'll just attack directly and see if that can do something for us. He's going to do this. We're going to do 22 to ourselves. That's unfortunate. There's nothing we can do there, so we're going to do 22 to ourselves. Since we did damage to ourselves, we don't get to do anything else. He's going to summon this Mahat, the dragon thing, and then I think that's game, right? He inflicts 2,000 or gains. Yeah, he inflicts damage, and that's it. Yeah, there was no way I could have. Like, obviously, there was a way I could have won that, but if I had Tribute set and he just activated Welcome Labyrinth, I would have been so mad. All right, so we just lost a coin flip against actual Labyrinth, so this is probably going to end up in a loss. I mean, it's Labyrinth. This deck just has so much recursion and everything. It just has so much of everything, recursion and all the plays, and unfortunately, yeah, it's rough. I hate playing against this deck. Even with my real deck, I hate playing with this deck. We can activate this, but it's irrelevant because, like, yeah, we can banish like the Chandelier, but that really doesn't do anything. He's going to summon the Lovely, and then he's going to be able to pop a random card in our hand, and there's nothing that I can do about this. I mean, I can activate Bestial Magnemite, and that's about it. So he's going to Chandelier, so I'm going to activate Bestial Magnemite. Banish that Chandelier, so we kill a little bit of his grind game off here, assuming he doesn't have any response to it. So we're going to banish that Chandelier, summon Bestial Magnemite out here, and then we will search Tiamatron in the end phase. He's going to pop literally the best card in our hand against his deck. That is unfortunate. I wish it was Memory Loss, but whatever. Literally is the best card. This would have stopped all of this. He couldn't activate any of his big Labyrinth effects, and I probably would have won. Or we're playing against Labyrinth, and you know how lucky they are. So now we get to search. Nothing is lined up in the Tiamatron column, but I have no choice. Literally nothing. Nothing is lined up in the Tiamatron column. He accidentally, as usual, played around Tiamatron. Ferret Flames, Maxi. I mean, this is Labyrinth. Coup Clock. Yep. Why is he activated? Oh boy, it's those traps were already set. Yeah, the traps were set, dude. What's with the Coup Clock? I can't really do anything with any of this, so I think we just set 5 and pass. We set them in random spots. Yeah, set, and pass. End phase, nothing I can do. He's going to activate Big Welcome Labyrinth. I mean, this is like, we have a decent hand against him. I think we legitimately might have actually won if we had kept Grave of the Super Ancient Organism. But this guy's a lucky bastard. Maybe he's going to summon Silver Castle, return. Now he's going to pop a card. Non-targeting. He's going to summon that chick back out. We're going to summon that out. He's going to pop a card. We'll see if it's in hand. If it's in hand, of course it's that card. Literally our only other out to this thing. This thing can't be targeted or destroyed. Like, it's so frustrating when it's like you already have a better deck, and then it's like that lucky. Like, what are the chances? He pops both our outs, and then this didn't matter, but that's whatever. And he's gonna return to trap. He's gonna go straight to end phase. Not even gonna attack. He's gonna set stuff and go to end phase. All right, Ash Blossom, right on time. I cannot do anything really. I mean, I can set and pop this column. What the hell does that even do? I have this. If I had the Vermilion monster in my extra deck, I can make that, but it doesn't really do anything because he's 29. We'll just set this here. 3 cards in this column, but this can't be destroyed by card effects anyway, because it is a... can't be destroyed by card effects because it has card. I don't even know how we're gonna out this. I legitimately don't know because this was our only out to this card. I do not have an out to this. It's basically Chaos Max, and it sets a trap card every turn. I legitimately do not have an out to that. So we'll activate the Iron Dragon, try to pop this column. So we'll just summon it here. Obviously this isn't going to destroy, but at least the trap card will attempt to get destroyed. Yep, he's going to activate the Big Welcome. I can actually Ash Blossom the Big Welcome, because I'm probably going to, because it's not like I have a different, and never mind, because he's going to chain block, so that's not happening. Actually, I couldn't respond anyway, right? Yeah, I can't respond anyway, because he's got Lovely Labyrinth, so it's irrelevant. What did he set there? Dogmatic Punishment. I mean, we do have Solemn Judgment plus Ferret Flames, which is pretty decent. It's going to destroy a card. Yeah, thank God we kept Solemn Judgment and Ferret Flames, so at least that's good. Yep, there goes Ferret Flame. Yeah, I have no outs anymore. So now I'm just wasting my time. That just sucks. That guy got repeatedly lucky, but at the same time, it's like... He has the better deck, so it's I can't really get mad. Alright, we just won the coin flip. Our hand's looking pretty solid. Right, we've got Kashtira Ogre, Endymion, Witch of the Black Forest, and some other cards. So we'll go Kashtira Ogre here. Obviously, we just summon that out. Our opponent has no way to do anything about that because that is an inherent summon. So now we'll go Endymion. And now we do the usual Endymion stuff that is really, really good. This card is destined to be played in our deck. We have 4 copies, so we'll go Endymion. I don't even know what he's got. He's got Maxi, probably, or possibly he's got Imperm. I don't know what he's got. I guess we'll find out. If he Max sees us, it's actually perfectly fine with me because then I can use Kashtira Ogre to mess with the top of his deck. So I hope he does Max see us. So we'll activate, pop, draw a card. We probably need another Floodgate right about now. Or maybe a way to special summon like an inherent summon. So we'll activate that. We'll see if our opponent has a response of any kind. Can't really do anything with Retrograde right now. At all. I can't. Just unusable unless I go into time. I used to go into Time Thief. I never not went into Time Thief, and now it's like I'm struggling to get into Time Thief lately, and it's there's no reason why I should be. There's no reason why I should be. I honestly kind of want to put Witch back. Yeah, I kind of want to put Witch back because this might be useful later, but at the same time, this is the least useful card in my hand technically, so I guess we put it back. And we'll just set 2 and pass. It's a sad situation. Like literally, it is. It's actually really sad that somehow We used to make Time Thief every single duel. Like, every duel, it was like, oh, I'm going to end on a Time Thief and a Trap card. Like, that was every single episode. And now it's like, we just can't seem to get into a Time Thief. They're playing Ice Jades. I'm not sure if I can beat this. Yeah, Ice Jade has a really good matchup against Memories of an Adversary. That'll let him add an Ice Jade card. The Azurine. Yeah, this has a great matchup because when they go into the big Ice Jade monster, it prevents them from getting banished. So we'll go ahead and cast your Ogre now. Why not? Literally, the card just hard counters this card. We'll go 5. Perform Pal 5, Magician, Salvage, Skill Drain, Gradle. Wow, okay. Like a lie, these all suck. I don't even know what to take. These all kind of suck. If either player spells a trap, you cannot Pendulum Summon. I think we just get rid of Skill Drain. These cards all suck. We get rid of Skill Drain, I guess. He's playing maybe Gradle Kaiju, but he didn't draw any of that stuff. If you control a water monster, your opponent has a monster on their field. Take one Ice Shade monster from your deck, send it to the graveyard, or special summon. That's pretty good. Ice Shade Manifestation. Yeah, Ice Jade has some good cards. It really does. It really legitimately has some really good cards. This guy's annoying, the level 7. This can get him into Baron de Fleur. So it's a tuner and a non-tuner. He didn't lock himself into water, so I think I'm actually going to go ahead and crack down. Because if I just can't beat Baron de Fleur. Because if I try to beat Baron de Fleur, first of all, Baron de Fleur, if I try to crack down, he'll negate it. And then he can just pop this, and then I just lose. So I cannot do anything about Baron de Fleur, so I might as well prevent it from coming out. He's playing obviously some kind of a continuous trap deck here, so that's pretty interesting. If I had a rank 7 right now, that would go in. We also could have taken this, but I think that this being a tuner is probably the better choice. All right, let's go Zora. We'll go Zora and then activate the effect to summon a witch. And we actually can go into Crusadia Avermax. Because we got rid of Skill Drain, and Skill Drain is, I can connect it to this. What does this do? Actually, oh no, this will, I have to connect it to this. And then it will, I have to connect it to this in order to get the free special summon. But I can pop it off the Endymion, which is cool. So we'll connect it to this monster, activate the effect, summon out Witch of the Black Forest. They're going to Gradle Parasite. When your opponent declares an attack, you special one Gradle monster from your deck in attack position. You control no monsters. When a Gradle monster declares Maxi, jeez, this guy's doing a lot. And then this is Imperial Custom. Face-up continuous traps can be destroyed by battle by card effect. By battle or card effect. Face-up continuous traps can be destroyed by battle or card effect. So basically what that means, if you have trap monsters, they can't be destroyed by battle. We will activate the Kashtira Ogre. Unfortunately, I'm going to end up having to go to battle phase with what I have on board. I can't actually make him Mech Knight Crusader Avermax. I'm not trying to give him a bunch of cards. So he's getting a Magic Planter, Oasis of Dragon Souls, Punishment, Kurikara. I think we go ahead and get rid of the Magic Planter, because Magic Planter will let him draw 2 cards and he'll draw these 2. So I think we actually do get rid of the Magic Planter. This guy's got an interesting deck. It's probably one of the more interesting decks that we've seen in a while. We're going to activate the Endymion. I should have done that in main phase 2 actually, because I'm not going to special summon it. Yeah, I should have done that in main phase 2. Whatever. Yeah, definitely that should have been a main phase 2 sort of situation. And I'm not even going to keep the card I drew. It says extra dumb. Yeah, I think I'd rather keep the memory loss because it seems like it would come up more. I definitely should not have done that. I can change it to attack, but I'm not going to. So I think we should go to battle phase and attack over what he's got here. I 100% should have saved that, but then again, I don't know what he's got. Actually, never mind, because I'm not attacking with all of my monsters anyway, because I don't want to declare a direct attack, because then he gets to do all the Gradle stuff. He's going to target this when your opponent declares an attack. Replay, yes. I will now attack the Tremora. Tremora does have a grave. If a face-up monster water is destroyed by a battle card, find those cards in your graveyard, banish special summon one Ace Jade from your hand to graveyard. This damn thing floats. Alright, so Ice Jade, we're gonna attack over this. And actually he doesn't have another Ice Jade in the graveyard, so now we attack over this. Actually he'll be able to summon this thing out anyway. And now he'll be able to this is annoying. It's gonna float anyway. Banish the Tremora, summon, and he's gonna search for Ice Jade spell. Honestly, I shouldn't have attacked this. I should have just left it. So he's gonna add the field spell. The field spell's kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Main phase 2. Just set memory loss, and I think we just pass, because again, we're under max C. We don't want to do anything else. Obviously, we want to do something else, but we're under max C. Notice, whenever we do get max C, where is the triple tactics? That thing is nowhere to be found. Whenever we actually do get max seed, or ashed, or anything else, it's just triple tactics is nowhere to be found. You can add back the Tremora, and then once per turn, special summoned. This card's pretty good too. He's gonna add back Tremora. This field spell's really annoying, and obviously I don't have a lot of back row outs. Alright, what is positive that we have Shathan is cool. Alright, what is positive that we can go into a lot of things. We can go into Time Thief, and he's got a lot of traps. We can definitely go into a Link 2 for sure. Does he have anything that we can actually take this stupid thing, but then we have to give up Cashier Ogre, which I am not willing to give up. So I will go ahead and be smart about this. I'm going to go into the Code Virus. So we'll go this monster plus the Witch of the Black Forest. So we'll summon this right here. Then we can trigger the Witch of the Black Forest to search. And he's going to use this if a monster is normal summoned. And then he's going to make us like lose attack equal to something. And then he's going to activate Shared Ride. So if I add cards, he gets to draw. This guy's got the weirdest cards I've ever seen. Not that they're all like really weird, but like, did we normal summon? Did we normal summon? I don't think we normal summon, did we? I don't remember. I do not remember if we normal summoned. I want to say we normal summoned, but I don't remember. Let me look back. I think we just link summoned. Yeah, I think we actually go for the barrier statue here, and we just pass. I think we just go for the barrier statue. Yeah, I think that's the play. Yeah, we didn't normal summon, so we'll do that. I think we just normal summon that. That's a continuous effect. And if he attacks us, we have the memories. So special summon. Yeah, I'm not gonna special summon shit right now. Actually, I might special summon something. Nah. Yeah, I don't have anything to really special. Is this permanent, by the way? This until the end of the turn, but I'm actually going to go to battle phase here, and I'm actually going to attack with the Cashier Ogre just so I can activate its effect, just so I can control the top of his deck. I'll take the 200 damage, but Ice Barrier. Bro, you can't make this shit up, man. You can't make this shit up. Ice Barrier. That's going to negate, and we're going to have to take 2,000 damage. You literally cannot make this shit up. Main phase 2 and end phase. That sucks. That really sucks. Ice Barrier. Now this dude's just doing nothing. But I guess everybody goes back to their regular attack. We do have the memories for the Ice Shade. This guy has literally had a response to every single card that we've had. It's actually kind of sickening. Every single card that we've had, he's had something. So he's gonna banish to search, or banish to send and then search with the Ice Barrier. It's like we want to search, Shared Ride. We want to summon, Max C. He's got Gamma Seal. He can't do Gamma Seal under Barrier Statue, so it's largely irrelevant. So that I'm kind of fine with. But he's had a response to, oh my god, man, this guy has a response to everything. And I have no protection. Everything's just gone. Oh my god. These are the losses that hurt the most. Like, dude has every card for everything we have. We just lost 5 monsters for no reason. I mean, I can activate memories. Do I activate this? I mean, I might as well, right? Because this card's annoying. It's going to keep banishing and protecting itself. So, this card's really, really annoying. So I might as well just get rid of it now so I don't have to deal with it anymore. He's playing ice. He's playing kaijus. Kaijus with ice jades with... That gets banished. Wonderful. He's playing kaijus with Gradles with ice jades. And if I attack directly, he's going to use the Gradle Parasite to special summon. What is this? During the end phase, this card is in the graveyard because it was destroyed. You can special summon a banisher when it leaves the field. Why not? I'll do it. I'll do it. Why not? So we'll activate that. Let me guess. Another Maxi. Alright, so there we go. We'll summon that back. What does suck is that Gradle Parasite is really good against the triple tactics. Right on time. Of course, right on time. Yeah, I don't even know what to do here. I have no idea what to do. Like, literally, if I attack, bad things happen. When an opponent monster declares an attack, summon one Gradle monster from your deck into active position if you control no monster. I don't want him to get to the Gradles. In a slowed down game state, I am just not beating this. I'm not beating it. So, shockingly enough, I think we just set this and pass. Just go to end phase. That really sucks. Like, every time we have triple tag, like, I'm at the point where I want to cut this card. We keep drawing it when we don't need it. And then when we need it, we don't draw it. It's like the stupidest thing ever. Every time we get a hand trap, this card is deep in the deck. He got to a Gradle anyway. Oh boy, here we go. So he's got the Parasite and he's got the Eagle. He's already got the Great setup. So now he's going to be able to destroy destroy, and he's going to be able to take our cards. Yeah, he's going to equip it. He's going to be able to take that. Yeah, I think we lost this one. Alright, end phase. Memories. We get to bring back the Gradle monster. I mean, the Ice Jade monster, but now he's got our monster. That's 2300 attack. Obviously, absolutely worthless right now because we have nothing to use it with, so we just pass. Yeah, this guy's unreal. This guy's like on a new level of luck. I swear to God, it's like I'm dueling Yugi. It's like as soon as he needs something, he has the exact card. We're on like this massive losing streak against like some of these decks, like at Labyrinth. I'll take a loss against Labyrinth all day long because I understand I'm supposed to lose to Labyrinth. I'm playing random cards, but like this is just insane. This guy's playing arguably cards that are just as random as mine. All right, let's do this. I don't even know what this does. I'm not even gonna read it. I'm just gonna activate it. Something about when your opponent's monster declares an attack. Here we go. Hello. Summon this back out. The Ice Jade Ogre. Or the Kashtira Ogre, I should say. And I think this can't be destroyed once. Yes. He can kaiju me. Okay, please kaiju me, sir. Please kaiju me. It's fine. You can kaiju me. So this card's turning out to be quite useful for us. He should really kaiju this. If we're being completely honest, this is a card he should be kaijuing. But he's not. He's going to go to head face. I have to resolve whatever I have to. Oh, the monster goes back to hand. Okay. Well, that kind of sucks, but it's fine, too. The Empowered Warrior thing, that's actually not bad, because I can set that and... Yeah, I can set this and actually use its effect, so now we just end phase again. Eventually, I hope that this Triple Tactics Talents actually comes up. There can only be one. Fortunately, we don't care. Yeah, fortunately, we don't care. This probably hurts him more than us, because... I don't even know why he activated this. That might have just sealed the duel for him. Who the hell am I playing against? This guy is a maniac. Battle phase. Okay. Attack this, please. Nope, never mind. That's alright. We're going to search, so we're good. He's going to attack that. We're going to search. The only thing is that monster's 2300 attack. That's just kind of hard to out. It's our monster. Why do we have to make that? Why did we not just make, like... Reaperdocus? So, end phase, yep, let's resolve this. What can we search here that's going to be good enough? Actually, Purple Poison can out that. But Purple Poison is... This stupid-ass Gradle Parasite is actually... I can out that with Purple Poison. That's what I can out it with. Yeah, that... I already have the Endymion stuff in the graveyard. I can't do it anyway, so we'll go with this. We'll go with the Purple Poison. I can finally out this. Because this dude is annoying as hell. It is 2300 attack. Broken Line is pretty light. It's pretty lit. Okay. So we will normal summon this dude out. If I pop this, will it go back to me? Probably, but I think we'll just go to battle phase. No need for all of those theatrics. What we actually need to pop is this card right here. This is actually not a problem. It's just a 2300 attack monster. I'm not really stressing about it. The lower our life points go, actually, the better for us. So we'll go Purple Poison. We'll pop the Great Parasite. This card is actually the dangerous, and it has protection for some reason. What's protecting it? Oh, yeah, the Imperial Custom. No one's fault but my own. I forgot all about this. Imperial Custom. We'll set Broken Line here, even though if he activates it and it's a counter trap, it doesn't even get me. Oh, God. Alright, we go to end phase. Yeah, I should have just popped this thing here. This is a precarious situation. I don't even know really what to do. I can't pop his back row. If I attack, then he gets to summon something. We're in such a shit position right now. Battle phase. Except Imperial Custom. So this Imperial Custom is what I should have actually done, but okay, whatever. He can't destroy my monster either, which is actually quite good. So we're gonna summon back. I don't even know what to summon. I guess just to recur resources, we'll summon back the Shathana. Yeah, just to recur resources, why not? Let's summon that back. I mean, he's gonna attack the Shathana. Okay, cool. This thing's actually been saving our ass. Honestly, it really has. Dimensional Fissure. I think we go Dimensional Fissure. Dimensional Fissure might be the card that beats him. Dimensional Fissure is the card that beats him. I just realized that actually is the card that beats him. He clogged his back row completely. If this isn't out, that's, yeah, Dimension Fissure wins this duel. That's the card that's going to win us the duel. We go to end phase. That will actually beat us, win us the game. So these trigger when they hit the graveyard. Dimension Fissure will send them to banish. They won't trigger. I don't have to care about Parasite anymore. The Kaiju is irrelevant because the Kaiju is irrelevant. It doesn't do anything. So he's going to go to battle phase. And we'll activate this because we have to. And we will summon out the Ogre just because things are now actually getting banished. So we'll summon Ogre out. And he can attack this or he can attack Ogre, but it's largely irrelevant. This is like a new level of stupidity right here. This is just such a dumb duel. He can obviously, he should have Kaiju. Again, he should have Kaiju. The dude's been stuck. We've been stuck in this game state because he refuses to Kaiju. I've never seen somebody so lucky but so dumb. It's like me when it's like me with the Great Old Parasite. Yeah, shockingly enough, I think we just set that and pass. Actually, now that we have Dimension Prison, we can actually banish this. It's crazy because like some of his cards actually hurt him. Like there can only be one is legitimately hurting him. Wait a second, he can't Kaiju me anyway because this is an Aqua monster and so is the Kaiju. So this card is actually preventing the Kaiju. That card's not resolving. Get the fuck out of here. That's not resolving. He can't Kaiju me because of his own. There can only be one. Like this is the problem when we have too many floodgates interacting with each other. You both forget what happens. That would have been dangerous. That 5,000. You can't make this up, man. Man, that sucks. We had a game plan. That shit went right out the window. That game plan went right out the fucking window. It really is like I'm playing against the Pharaoh. This guy gets every card he needs whenever he needs it. It's incredible. Technically, I could have let that card resolve. Necro Valley, okay. That card actually just outs that too, so fine with me. Let's go in Necro Valley. Now I know, at least now I know he doesn't have Harpy's Feather Duster because it's limited to one. It's limited to one. He can't Lightning Storm. This thing's clogging things. At least now I know. The world's stupidest game state. He's going to set a monster. Whatever I do, I must keep this Ice Jade on my field. I need to find a way to get to... Somehow I have to find a way to get to a Time Thief. He's going to activate the special summon water monster from hand. Okay, now this is a problem. This is an actual problem because he can summon Camo. Yeah, he's going to... And now he's got two monsters so he can attack this thing 2 times. It's good because I have an out to the Eagle. Actually, well, now that he's got the Kaiju. Well, he might have had another Kaiju. We'll see. We'll find out. So we'll activate this in order to special summon the Gamma Seal. This guy's had I can't wait to... I don't care at this point whether I win or lose. I just want to see what his deck looks like afterwards, because this has been absolute foolishness. So he's going to attack. This is going to be protected. And he's going to attack again. He's finally going to be able to out his own monster after like 10 turns. And now I think we're in a decent situation because Kashtira Ogre, obviously that'll get bounced. But Kashtira Ogre is actually quite good now. He can't summon any more Aquas, which why you would play There Can Only Be One in a Gradle Kaiju deck. Why do we keep drawing this when we can't summon Time Thief? Why you would play that in this deck is just, it's just so bad. This is literally probably There Can Only Be One is literally the worst card that he could possibly play. I'm not even joking. I legitimately think it might be the worst card that he could possibly play Solemn Strike. Oh my god. You can't make this up. I can't wait to look at this deck. I can't wait. We lost fair and square. I can't wait to look at this deck afterwards. This guy has a card for every single card that we have. This is just amazing. And then we have triple tactic. It's like every time we need. I don't even know what else to say. I'm gonna go look at this deck. I have to see. I have to see. All right, so this is what our opponent was playing. Literally, almost all one-ofs. One Lava Golem, one Kaiju, one Performapal, one Raigeki, one of everything. One. If I didn't know any better, I think this guy was a masochist. That's how everything. One strike came up right when he needed it. Two of this, obviously this is limited to one, but this was just one of the most embarrassing losses I've ever had in my life. And it's just like, what are the chances? He maxed us twice. He just had every good card at every single moment that he needed it. I don't even know how to... This guy's like legendary. This was incredible. And this is Royal Rare. Here's a Royal Rare Gradle Eagle. And he's playing... I just realized he's playing Kaijus with it. He's only playing one Kaiju. He's playing Kaijus and he's only got one Kaiju. I don't even know what to say. Alright, we just won the coin flip. At least we're guaranteed to get the Time Thief counter trap going here. I think we just go Endymion, and since this is kind of like a guaranteed route, we'll go Endymion, and we'll activate, do this thing, and then if we can use Small World to get one of the free special summon cards, if we need to, if we don't draw it. So we'll go Artemis, the usual. Artemis, Small World, Endymion, he's going to Ash that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not even stressing about that. At least we're going to end on There Can Only Be One plus Time Thief Retrograde. So now we activate the actual card that we want. So we'll pop that and we'll draw. I don't know what he's playing. That's the issue. I have no clue what he's playing. So I have no idea what to keep because I have no idea what he's playing. So I want to say I have to get rid of this. Yeah, I'll probably get rid of this, and I'll keep the There Can Only Be One. So now we go Small World. We'll get rid of Fairy Tale Snow, or Rochka, and we'll banish... We need to get to one of these, so... How do we get to Inari Fire? Would this get us to Inari Fire? Yes, because Warrior, Earth, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so we'll banish that, and then we'll get to Inari Fire. And that should be good enough, so we'll search Inari Fire, and Inari Fire is pretty decent. Special summon that out. By the way, we just got ashed. Where's our triple tactics? Where's that? Triple tactics, we always have it when we don't need it. And we always, when we need it, we don't have it. Time Thief Redoer with There Can Only Be One and Retrograde. So, not too bad. I would say not too bad. Obviously, it's a guaranteed negate off the Retrograde. It's guaranteed usable off the There Can Only Be One. So we definitely have some usable cards here. So we'll go Time Thief Redo. We'll finally find out what they have. If they are playing Blue Eyes, it sucks that I didn't grab the other card. They are playing Blue Eyes, so I should have just kept the whatever that thing was. Alright, he's going to activate Melody. He's going to discard a stone for cost. I'm not too stressed about Melody, but at the same time, Melody will get him into the other dude, the annoying guy, the one that comes back every time it's popped, and it'll get him into the others. And I don't know how many more spells he's going to activate, so I think I am just going to retrograde right now. Because again, I don't know how many spells he's going to activate, and I'd rather him not get into his combos. Plus, I have a pretty good situation going for myself. So this way I'll be able to draw, and I can put a card back. He will be able to do this, but I'm not too stressed about that. Plus, I do have there can only be one. So right now I have a lot of good effects going. He's going to add 1 Blue Eyes White Dragon. That's fine. He's got, yeah, 1 Blue Eyes. He has Dictator. He's going to be able to send to Special Summon. That's fine. I'm going to put the shading on. I'm actually going to... He's going to summon that out. I don't want him to get to Blue Eyes yet, because there can only be one doesn't really do much. So what we'll do it right now is we'll actually activate Time Thief Redoer right now, and we'll detach one. We'll detach the True Light, and we'll detach the Melody, and we'll probably detach the Magistus too. Or do we want to keep that? Yeah, I guess we detach the monster too, just in case. And we'll put this back on the top of his deck, and that's actually a really good draw right there. So if he has alternative, like, okay, we have to deal with it. But if he doesn't have alternative, then we're good right now, because we put that back on top of his deck. We're going to grab it, and things should work out in theory. So now Time Thief will return. This trap card is probably a True Light. So you got to hope that he lets us get to main phase without doing anything. I hope that he does. Triple Tactics. Like, you saw us get Max C. Like, you guys saw the Max C. I mean, you saw the Ash Blossom. Yeah, this is activatable. It's a little concerning. We're going to take the Lord of D. Sure. I don't know what this is yet, but he let us get to main phase, thank God. So now True Light cannot be turned on anymore. I don't know what this is. Again, it could be Imperm. Triple Tactics, like I said, it's really starting to... It's a card that's really starting to get me, like, pissed off. Because it, like, never comes up when we need it. That's whatever. He saved his life for 1 turn. Yeah, end phase. That's cool. Yeah, Triple Tactics is really getting annoying. Like, when I pulled it, it was like, wow, I'm so happy. This is such a great card. We're always getting Max Seed. We're always getting Ashed. Where something's always happening. And then the second we pull it, we just, like, they never use hand traps on us. Or when they do have hand traps, it just never comes up. We grab a Blue Eyes. He's already got a Blue Eyes in Graveyard. So he's got a Blue Eyes in hand, the Blue Eyes in Graveyard, and Blue Eyes under our Time Thief. So this should, in theory, I don't want to speak too soon, but this should be good for us. Let's see. Time Thief. We get a spell card. Return of the Dragon Lords. He's got nothing right now anyway, so I feel fairly comfortable activating the Time Thief to draw a card, because I want to get some more monsters to do stuff with. Okay, whatever. It's still cool. Just go to battle phase and attack with all our stuff. Hopefully he doesn't have an evenly matched, but with these noobs, sometimes you never know. Sometimes the noobs will have, like, out of nowhere, they'll have, like, a bunch of shit cards, and, like, out of the blue, it'll be like, okay, and out of the blue, they'll just, like, evenly match you. It's like, why do you have, like, why did you pick this card over another? All right, standby phase. Let's get our Time Thief Redoer going again. Cool, Chaos Form. He couldn't use that anyway because he's under barrier statue, but good enough. End phase again. We just got to draw literally any. I didn't click the thing in time. Whatever. Okay, whatever. We just got to draw literally any monster off the Time Thief Redoer. Right, any monster pretty much. 34. As long as the monster has 1200 attack. Yeah, we should have obviously activated that last turn, but I kind of rushed it a little. So we'll go detach. Any monster is 1200 or more attack. 1200 or more attack. Zora. Alright, perfect. Summon Zora, and we just go to battle phase. Yeah, I don't even need to activate anything else. I'm not going to waste anybody's time, so let's get in there. Let's get in for some damage. And that should wrap it up. Incredible. That finally ends our losing streak. And some of those games, again, Labyrinth, I will lose to Labyrinth every time. And yes, even if they get lucky, sometimes I accept the loss from Labyrinth. But that Great Old Kaiju game, that guy might have been Jesus Christ. That guy was on another level. Alright, here we go. 4 legacy ticket. This is what our opponent's playing. This is pretty much just like basic Blue Eyes. The only oddity here is like Divine Wrath. And like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, you'll be playing against a noob, and then they'll hit you with like they'll hit you with like triple tactics talents at it. It's like, why do you have that? Like, why do you play Divine Wrath and triple tactics in the same deck? It's crazy. All right, let's open up a master pack. Let's see what we get in here. It's not glowing, but obviously we've seen worse. Let's see. Deep, can't use that. Mech Lord card, can't use that. Oh, Hydrolander Orbit. If you have 4 or more monsters in your graveyard and no 4 or more monsters in your graveyard, no monsters in your graveyard with the same name, tribute this card. Excavate the top of the deck, and if you do 2 excavated monsters, add those to the hand. Technically, this is usable in our deck. Orbital Hydrolander is a card that would be very good in our deck because we don't, well, it used to be very good in our deck, but now we play monsters with the same name. You can banish this from your graveyard, target one monster in your graveyard, place it on the bottom of the deck. This card's not bad. It's not bad. Actually, it's not terrible. Red Rose Dragon, so now we have 3 Red Dragon cards. Plus, we have the Synchro Monster. Machina, Cradle Combat, and another, I think this is our 4th copy of this, right? Yeah. It's our 4th copy of this. We still don't have Shari. I'd love to have Shari, but we don't. We have 4 copies of this, though. Let's see what this is. I don't think we can use this. It's 2 level 4 monsters. Special summon Photon from your hand. I mean, technically, we do have Photons. This Exceed summon card. Monster on the field. Your opponent cannot target monster with 2,000 more attack. Quick effect, detached, target one of your galaxy-sized photon, banish the graveyard, special summon. All these effects are decent, but just like in its own archetype, I can't really use this. It's not the worst card, but I just can't really use this card. Cradle Combat is just a spit in the face. Alright, so we've got 4 legacy tickets. Please, something out of these legacy tickets. Something. Inflict 200 to your life point for your opponent's life points for each card in your opponent's hand. Nope. Pay 2,000 life points to inflict 1,000 to your opponent. No. Unfriendly Amazon, can't really do anything with this. Greywing, cool looking, but discard one card from your hand. This card can attack twice during the battle phase. It's not the worst card. This card looks cool. If this card tributes 7, pay 2,000 life points. What's all this paying and paying life points? Pay 2,000 life points, target 2 fiend monsters in your graveyard. For some of those targets cannot attack. Actually, not a bad card. Actually, never mind. I say no, it is a bad card. When this card tributes someone, I was gonna say this wouldn't be bad in the because it's a 0 attack fiend. It probably wouldn't be bad in like a Yubel deck, but obviously if you have the tribute summon, it's not happening. This card's good. It's a 2,000 normal summon, but they have normal monsters with no restrictions that actually have this now. This card can attack directly. I think we've already pulled this and we don't use it. And then Bright Future, target 2 banished psychic monsters, return those targets to the graveyard, draw a card. It's not bad. You know what we actually have? Like I said, we have a lot of Psyframe cards, but we actually don't have Driver, the brick. We don't have the brick. Alright, so we just won the coin flip. Our hand is... It's playable. It's playable for sure. It's definitely playable. So, I think we just summon Chao-Sai down the middle. Broken Line down the middle. Put these 2 off to the sides. And I think we just pass on this. That way, if he summons something here, we can pop in these columns. And if he activates something here, we can negate it. Alright, he's going to activate the Numeron Wall. We can actually survive Numeron. So, yeah, we can definitely survive Numeron for sure. Because, I mean, between all the cards that we have, we're definitely surviving the Numeron. Alright, so he's going to summon 4 of them in the shape of... I'm not going to say it. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Let's let him go to battle phase first and do some damage to himself. Ugh, this is annoying. Draw cards equal to the number of different ones that he controls. I guess that's on resolution, so we're going to go ahead and activate Tiamaton before he draws 4 cards. Yeah, we'll activate that. He'll probably have something. Never mind, he doesn't have anything. So we'll Tiamaton and we'll summon it right here to hopefully pop this lane. Never mind. This activates in the following chain anyway. But he will draw 4 cards. A lot of Numeron players have actually cut that card. But this guy is not one of those people. Most people have caught Memories of Hope. Because as good as this card is, it actually... it's technically a win war card. But against us, it's phenomenal. Because like drawing... Like this guy's got... How many cards does he have? 8 cards in hand? Like he can't lose. There's no way this guy loses with 8 cards in hand. He's going to set before the battle phase even. He's going to set a monster again. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the dude has 8 cards in hand. Like, how do you lose with 8? And he's going to end phase. These get banished. How do you lose with 8 cards in hand? I don't want to activate anything else. Those get banished. And we're back to our turn, I guess. Okay, cool. That's great. It's amazing against Numeron. I kind of want to enter the battle phase first and then summon this. Just in case this is like a mirror force or something weird. Because this guy's... He doesn't have any indicators that he's done anything weird, technically. He's just playing kind of a basic Numeron deck. But on the off chance that he's got something weird, I'm going to save the barrier statue. Just playing it safe here. I know it's probably going to come back to bite me. I'm going to attack with this, too. Technically, if this is an Ash Blossom, I should have attacked with Chao Sai, but I mean, I guess it's whatever. Nimble Momonga. I told you it was going to be something. I should have just summoned him. This is unreal, man. You try to play smart and something dumb happens. Like, there's no way I could have predicted that. There's just no way I could have predicted that. Nimble Momonga. Oh my god. Bro, there's no way. Like, obviously we're going to attack that. It's going to gain another 1,000. Like, this is the most unreal day today. Like I'm losing, but I can't even be mad because this is so stupid. Nimble Momonga. The Gradle player that was like better than any player I've ever seen in my life. That Gradle player should go to a YCS. That Gradle player is like, he'll be remembered forever. He had every card for every situation. This guy's Nimble Momonga in a Numeron deck. And I was just telling myself like this wasn't that weird. Maybe an older build, right? No, this is like extra weird. The foolishness simply never ends. All right. And it's a fire. This is a fire, by the way. So you could have special summoned this if you wanted to. If we want to, we do have Fiendish Chain for this. End of main phase. Battle phase. Yeah, we have Fiendish Chain. I am going to Fiendish Chain this because I'm not trying to lose my barrier statue. So we'll go ahead and Fiendish Chain now. This has been quite the day today. This has been some of the worst deck building that I've ever seen that has actually paid off in my entire life. Now, obviously, the Twin's it's gonna go off when I destroy it, especially someone with Unchained Monster from your hand or deck, except this one. They're all different attributes. But he might summon one of the big dogs, which would be annoying. This doesn't really do anything against him, so we can go into the extra deck, but yeah, I don't want to go into the extra deck, not right now. Yeah, I mean, technically we can go into the extra deck and summon the Sioux Ship. And then we can pop Numeron Network or this or something else. But I'm going to pop this. It's going to be like Waking the Dragons. This is like a circus today. I guess let's go to battle phase. We'll do some attacks on his monster. We already know this is a Nimble Momonga, so we don't have to stress too much about that. So that'll get destroyed. He'll be able to summon something else. Or not. This is 100 defense. Nimble Momonga. Yep, that'll be gone, and then yep, he'll gain 1,000. Yes, let's attack, and then we'll do some 19. We'll finally be able to do some. Oh my God. It's funny because I was actually playing around that. Remember, I was playing around that, and then he Nimble Momonga'd me. This has just been. I can't even like. I don't even know what to say about today. I just don't even know what to say. This has been so foolish. This has been so foolish. I don't even know what to... Between this guy and the Gradle guy, I'm at a loss for words. Some of the beginning guys that we had to play against, the Gradle guy, this has been like on a new level of stupid. And now he's getting a Numeron Calling. This card does nothing against them. Memories might as well do nothing against them. We're just taking 4,000 damage here. We're just taking 4,000 damage. Yep. So 4,000 incoming, unless he's got another Memories of Hope, and then he draws 4 more cards. I'm going to turn Chaining off because it's going to keep reminding me, and I'm not planning to activate any of these cards because they don't benefit us. We'll take the 4,000. I'll keep the Memories of an Adversary for something later. Nimble Momonga. Drowning Mirror Force. I'm truly at a loss for words for today. It's like the decks I'm playing against today are even stupider than our deck. Like, our deck is stupid. They might have us beat. Now he's going to link away. I think this wraps up the game for us. He's going to make, yep, Chaos Numeron dude, and he's going to inflict a bunch of life points. Equal to the combined attacks of all monsters. There's literally nothing I can do about this. This is the game. This is nothing. There's nothing I can do about this. Because he'll inflict 5,000 to us unless I can somehow get this guy out of this. Like, actually, if I draw a barrier statue, I can prevent this. That's my only hope, is a barrier statue. Otherwise, I lose. Yep, he's going to set a monster. End phase. He still can't do anything with that. Draw, Necro Valley. This doesn't do anything, because this is only graveyard stuff. And nothing else. Yeah, this is just graveyard stuff. Yeah, this has been... I don't even know what to say about today. I don't even know. This has been such a goofy day today. Because it's like, we shouldn't be losing these games. Like, we should be losing against better people. We've beaten better people than this. That's the frustrating part. We've beaten so many better players than this, and now we're just losing to the stupidest decks on earth. Like, I'm in shock that we lost to this. Nimble Momonga, Drowning Mirror Force, like, and now we lost. That's $5 grand. Alright, so this is what our opponent was playing. Yep, Nimble Momonga. Morphing. It's like goat format Numerons. Literally, it's like goat format Numerons. This is what I'm looking at. We've got Numeron Wall, 3 Nimble Momongas. Why is that in there? Nobody knows. 1 Dark Hole. Why is this Aruha even in here? Why is it in here? It can't search anything else. It pops a card and summons. What is it popping? What does it pop here? Like, does it pop this? Is this the card it wants to pop? What card does it want to pop? Nimble Beaver, of course, for the Nimble Momonga. This is just like, at least this guy's playing like 3-ofs and stuff. So I can't be mad about like, oh, I ran into... No, he's playing 3-ofs. I say I can't be mad. It's not like, oh, that one Drowning Mirror Force. But this was like another bizarre interaction. And he's got no Avermax in the extra deck. He's got this dude instead. But I'm so lost today. Alright, we just won the coin flip. Our hand is fairly decent, but if things are going to go the way they've been going all day today, it might not be good enough. Because this is like, they're going to have like Raigeki, Mirror Force. This has been, yeah, we're going to go deep, dimensional, fiendish. Like, in theory, this is good enough against most decks to win. We'll see. Again, if it's... We literally have gotten Raigeki, Harpy's Feather Dustered in the same turn. How many times have we gotten Raigeki and Harpy's Feather Dustered just today? Oh, of course. Of course. Destroy all spawn trap cards. Of course. Why do I even bother to win coin flips? Of course. You can't make this shit up. I actually have to laugh. You can't make this shit up. And he's a 1-card combo and a 1-card combo. You can't make this shit up. I don't even know what to say. What am I supposed to do? This is unreal. This is like the most, like, what is the probability of these things happening every duel? Every duel. And this, like I said, 1-card combo. We have nothing. We have no board. We have no nothing. Every one of these cards, if I had just there, could only be one. If he just didn't have one of these cards, I could have still played. If he just didn't have one. If he had, like, the barrier statue would have stopped all of the plant stuff, and I would have been in the game. I don't know if I would have won because I don't know what else he has. Okay, but he has that. Okay, if he didn't have the lightning storm, then at least I would have had there can only be one that would have stopped all the plant stuff. This guy had both. This is like the 3rd time this happened today. This is insane. And it's not... And he scoops anyway. And he scoops anyway. This has been insane. I don't know what to do. I don't even want to... I don't think I can go on tonight. I can't do this anymore. This has been the most bizarre day. It's like they're hand selecting these freaking hands. It's like they're hand selecting the draws. This is insane. Alright, we've got 5 legacy tickets. For that bullshit ass unearned win, we got 5 legacy tickets. But we'll have a grind game for 35 minutes and it'll be like 0, 1, Like 5 for doing nothing. This is what our opponent was playing. It's Plant Link with a bunch of weird stuff like Kaiser Coliseum and Prohibition, Sales Ban, and 3 Dark. Okay, I'm not mad because he's got 3 Dark Hole, 3 Raigeki, 2 Raigeki, Harpy's Feather Duster, and then Kaijus. I don't know what. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know why he has the cards that he has, but honestly, not like I'm not as mad now that I've seen what he's got because, and he's got, yeah, I'm not nearly as mad. I'm mad because it happened, but like we won coin flips and then they have like this stuff in their deck. Like, why do you have this stuff? All right, let's open up a master pack and hopefully we pull something good on the ending because I can't do this anymore tonight. This has been too much. Soul of Fire is pointless. This Pyro stuff, yeah, your opponent draws a card. Banish one Pyro from your deck. Inflict damage to your opponent equal to half banished monsters. I mean, if we had like 3 of them, maybe we could build a burn deck. X-Saber. We got to pull bulk from Hidden Arsenal every single time. Generator. Star Power can't do anything with that. Infernity Force. Math Mech can't do anything with that. Chaos Form can't do anything with that. All Cyberus monsters gain 5 inches attack. At least that's generic. You can control a Math Mech. You can send this card to the grave, target on 1 card, you're destroyed. It's not bad. This isn't bad. Maybe if we had more Math Mech cards, I would probably play that, but that's actually not even for like a generic Cyberus pile deck. That might actually not be that bad. Generator can't really do anything with that. Can't do anything. Just can't do anything with most of this stuff. All right, let's open up these legacy tickets. And this is since these are the last packs. I'll just go one by one on these because we usually skip through them, but we've been skipping through them. We haven't been playing shit. Let's see. That doesn't do anything. That definitely doesn't do anything. That like couldn't do less if it tried. That was probably the least they could possibly do. That's might be the worst possible card you could pull. And this card I remember I pulled as a kid. I think it's an ultra rare. But some girl like traded to me as a kid. And she traded it to me from like one of my blue eyes or something like that. I had so many blue eyes as a kid. I used to trade commons for blue eyes. I was a little scam artist as a kid. But we got when this card destroys a monster on your opponent's side of the field, sends it to the graveyard, return it to the top of the deck. It's actually not bad, but this card is like impossible. Yeah, I was like a master trader. I used to trade people like, oh, I'll give you 10 commons if you give me that blue eyes, and I would get a blue eyes out of them. But yeah, she traded me a blue eye, this for the blue eyes, and this card looks amazing. It looks really cool, but its effect isn't even that bad, and it looks cool, but we have no way to really summon this. This isn't, if I had like reasoning in the deck, if I had 3 reasonings, I'd probably throw this in there. But like other than that, I don't think of any ways. Bolt Escargot. This card looks cool. It's like that movie Bolt. That card is probably not going to be using that. It looks cool though. Yeah, it's a snail. Pendulum Rising. Sentinel monster. You control a grave, special summon monster. Pendulum. I don't think I can use that. Zonky, another one. So we've got another Zonky. Some of these like junk commons we have so many copies of. This is a good card, but we already have. XYZ Reflect. When a spell trap card or monster effect is active, targets an Exceed monster, negate the activation, destroy it, and inflict 800 to your opponent. Another counter trap that relies on us having an Exceed monster, and for some reason, all of a sudden, we can't seem to summon an Exceed monster. Diamond Dire is pretty good. I might replace that spider with Diamond Dire. Not Diamond Dire, whatever that crab was. This card sucks. It gives like 300 to a zombie, and Borderline is no spell cards in your grave, neither protect the battle phase. Actually, this is probably a pretty good stall card, but knowing us, we'll like have our opponent mill spell cards somehow. Yeah, these are the last pulls. Like I said, Diamond Crab, I might replace this for that other one. This card's decent. It's not that bad. It used to be a staple in like in rank 4 decks, I want to say like 8 years ago or so, 7, 8 years ago. But obviously it's been power crept beyond power creep. But yeah, that's the end of the episode. I really don't know what to say about today. Today's been quite a journey. I don't think our deck is actually at fault. Like, legitimately, I don't think our deck's at fault. I think we just got so unlucky, it's unimaginable. Like, we played against some of the greatest duelists, some of the greatest dueling minds we ever seen. Nimble Momonga, Floodgates, that counter the deck they're playing. Gradle Kaiju with 1 Kaiju. The kind of minds we played against today, we couldn't comprehend. We didn't expect that, and we lost. We played against the greatest player of all time in terms of Gradle, the greatest Gradle player I've ever seen in my life, like Michael Jordan of Gradle players. they have never succeeded. This guy is rose above all of them. Yeah, that's all I can really say. I don't even really know how to end this episode properly. Hopefully the next one goes a lot differently.